Hello everyone. Welcome back to Real China English. I am Leo.
And I am Sarah. It is great to be here again.
Sarah, today we have a topic that is very relaxing. In fact, talking about it makes me feel a little bit sleepy.
Oh no, Leo, don't fall asleep. We have a podcast to record. Are we talking about beds?
Close. We are talking about the afternoon nap.
Ah, the nap. This is a huge cultural difference.
It really is. Sarah, when you first came to China, did you see people sleeping in strange places?
Yes, it was one of the biggest shocks for me. I remember going to IKEA in Beijing.
Oh, I know what you are going to say.
I saw people sleeping in the display beds. They took off their shoes, got under the covers, and were fast asleep. I thought, is this allowed?
In China, IKEA is like a second home for some people. But it's not just IKEA, right?
No. I saw security guards sleeping on chairs. I saw shop assistants sleeping with their heads on the counter. And in offices. That was the most surprising thing.
Yes. In a Chinese office, between 12:30 p.m. and 1:30 p.m., the lights often go out.
That is crazy to me. In my country, in the UK or in the US, if your boss catches you sleeping at your desk, you are in big trouble. You might even get fired.
Really? Fired for sleeping?
Maybe not fired immediately, but it looks very bad. It looks like you are lazy or you stayed up too late partying the night before.
That is the difference. In China, sleeping at lunch is not seen as lazy. It is seen as necessary. We call it Wujiao.
Wujiao. So, why is it necessary? Why is everyone so tired?
I think there are three main reasons. The first one is the schedule and intensity.
What do you mean?
In China, many people start work or school quite early, and the morning is very busy. By noon, your brain is tired. We believe that a 3-0-minute nap recharges your battery.
Like charging your phone.
Exactly. If you nap, you can work harder in the afternoon. If you don't nap, you will be groggy and slow.
In the West, when we feel tired in the afternoon, we just drink coffee. Lots of coffee. We try to power through the tiredness.
Coffee is effective, but Chinese people prefer rest. The second reason, Sarah, is the food.
The food?
Yes. What do Chinese people usually eat for lunch?
Rice, noodles, dumplings, lots of carbs.
Correct. A traditional Chinese lunch is heavy on carbohydrates. When you eat a big bowl of rice or noodles, your blood sugar goes up, and then you feel very sleepy. We call it a food coma.
That makes sense. In the West, people often eat a light sandwich or a salad for lunch because they don't want to feel sleepy.
Exactly. If you eat a Chinese lunch, you almost need to sleep.
You mentioned a third reason.
Yes, it is about health beliefs. In traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, it is important to follow the body's clock. Noon is the time when the yang energy is highest. It is a transition time.
So, resting helps your body balance.
Yes. Many older people will tell you that skipping the noon nap is bad for your heart.
It is a habit that starts young, right?
Oh, very young. In Chinese kindergartens and primary schools, napping is mandatory. It is a rule.
Mandatory? You must sleep?
Yes. After lunch, the teachers close the curtains. The kids put their heads on their desks, or sometimes they have mats, and they must be quiet for 1 hour.
Wow. In Western schools, little kids nap. But once you are 6 or 7 years old, naps stop completely. If you sleep in class, the teacher will wake you up.
Here, if you don't sleep, the teacher might get angry.
So, Chinese adults nap because they have been trained to nap since they were babies.
Exactly. It is a biological clock. At 1 p.m., my body just says, Leo, shut down.
I have actually seen some very cool equipment in Chinese offices for this.
Oh, the folding beds?
Yes, I saw employees pull out camping beds from under their desks. They have a pillow and a blanket. It looked like a camping trip in the office.
Yes, or those special pillows that let you sleep face down on the desk without hurting your neck.
It is a whole industry.
It is. But Sarah, I must say, things are changing a little bit. In big cities like Shanghai or Shenzhen,
How so?
young people working in international companies or tech giants, sometimes they are too busy to nap. They are starting to drink more coffee, just like in the West.
So the coffee culture is fighting the nap culture.
A little bit. But I think deep down, every Chinese person loves that 2-0 minute nap.
To be honest, I am jealous. I wish I could nap at work. It sounds wonderful.
You should try it, Sarah. Just tell your boss it is for cultural research.
I don't think he will believe me. Okay, Leo. Let's summarize today's episode for our listeners.
Sure.
First, we talked about the big difference. In China, sleeping after lunch, Wujiao, is normal and respected, even in offices. In the West, sleeping at work is usually seen as lazy or unprofessional.
Second, we discussed the reasons. Chinese lunches are often heavy on rice and noodles, which makes people sleepy. Also, traditional Chinese medicine says resting at noon is good for health.
Third, we mentioned that this habit starts in school, where naps are often mandatory for children.
And finally, we talked about how Chinese workers have special equipment, like folding beds or pillows, to make napping comfortable.
It is a fascinating habit. Maybe the West should learn from China on this one.
I agree. Rest is important. Thank you for listening, everyone.
Thanks for joining us on Real China English. Have a good afternoon. Or a good nap.
Bye-bye.